and that wherever I go, I never leave a lady without a smile on her face. Now, it's no secret that when Rick comes into Atlanta, GA, representing the NWA as only he can do, the women stand in line because they've been starved for the sight of a real man in this town for a period of time. Now, camera, can you focus on what Atlanta's all about? Let's get a big picture. I want these lovely young ladies that represent what Atlanta's all about. Turn around, ladies. Show them what's cooking in Atlanta, GA tonight. I'll tell you what's cooking. Ric Flair, the National Wrestling Alliance, and Big Time Sports. It's no secret to anybody that when Ric Flair's name is on the marquee, and I don't care if it's in Cincinnati, I don't care if it's in Greensboro, Charlotte, North Carolina, Atlanta, GA, Houston, Texas, you pay attention, sweetheart, or you'll never get in line. The people stand in line because they're going to have an opportunity to see the greatest wrestler in all of professional sports. Now, Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA, Michael, designers of all the big guns that want to be where I am. They want to wear the custom-made clothes. They want to ride around in long limousines. They want to woo the finest women in the world today. Well, gentlemen, you remember one thing. Ric Flair is forever, and so is the NWA. And wherever I go, whatever I say, put it in the bank, it's as good as gold, because you're looking at what makes professional wrestling what it is today. Woo! Let's go, ladies.
Hey, this is the Queen of Extreme, Francine, and you are listening to Phil, Jay, and that pain in the ass Choppy on the Turnbuckle Throwbacks.
What this network needs, this network gets. I promise you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
Broadcasting live from Shaolin, Staten Island, New York City.
Freak Show Central.
Where's that?
New York City.
It's the Turnbuckle Throwbacks Wrestling Podcast with Phil, Jay, and that pain in the ass, Choppy. On Rant EM Radio, proud member of the Shining Wizards Network and Dark Satellite Media.
And we be live.
I nailed that ending.
Mm-hmm. You nailed it?
I nailed that ending.
What did you nail?
I just did an air drum.
Did you? Like that? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 376 of the Turnbuckle Throwbacks Wrestling Podcast. As always, your gracious host and Impact player, Mr. Philly Ray, and I'm joined by...
My name is Choppy, and I have no knees.
And you have no knees?
Choppy's a pain in the ass.
And I'm Jay, and I shot a 124 in golf this week. It was god awful. It was god awful.
Cuz bro, Richie's in the room.
Let's see Richie.
I see Shay Lynn. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
How many strokes did you?
124.
You stroked it 124 times?
Oh no!
I might as well have done that.
You would have had a better shot.
Better.
You know. So Chop wasn't here last week. Chop, you know what the big difference is when you're not here? We don't use the bell.
Yes.
Like they
huge air.
Jay's in the car going, you know, Phil, we didn't use the bells.
We didn't use the bell.
Choppy wasn't in the room.
So clearly that means nothing was funny last week.
Oh,
we are live on rantemradio.com, part of the Shining Wizards Network, part of Dark Satellite Media. We are live on YouTube. Hello to everybody on YouTube and Facebook, and Rant EM Radio live in the chat.
Tune in.
iHeart, Spotify, Google Play,
Squires Walkman,
soon to be Amazon podcasts.
Really?
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah.
Oh man, making it big.
Matt Squires in the room. What's up, Matt?
Making money moves.
Did you see Squire's new edition this week?
Yes.
Jesus Christ! I'm telling you, it really is. I'm not trying to put myself over, but my face fits on every fucking person.
Jay's got a face for radio.
Yeah. Not the first time I heard that this week.
Why was I Chico Santana? Why was I Choppy Santana?
Yeah, Choppy Santana.
Choppy Santana. Yeah, Shaylin, you should get a new soundbite. I have to make it again because. But speaking of soundbites, I recovered one today. one of our favorites. How about this one, guys?
The Taskmaster had an idea to go to the urinals there, but Benoit fighting back.
This is the best I've ever seen when you talk about fighting falls anywhere right here.
Lady.
With right there with security.
Wow. I tell you,
There's a lady in the men's bathroom. Look at that. There is a woman in the men's John right here in Baltimore. Can you believe that?
Get some relief.
She just stopped off. Say, got to get some relief here, baby.
Where's he going? He's going down the laundry chute now.
That shit never gets old.
I'm telling you, man. So I was when I moved, I just threw stuff. I did all the stuff that I'm not using. I threw it in 2 closets and in Choppy's garage. I haven't gone to anything yet, so I started doing that this morning because I can't sleep. So I was in my bedroom and I pulled out 2 external hard drives. I'm like, what are these? Do they have stuff on them? I plugged them in and I found a ton of Turnbuckle Throwbacks archives.
Hell yeah.
So I'm so stoked. And I found a lot of Japanese videos that I have. Big Bam Bam Bigelow in Japan, Steiners in Japan, Road Warriors in Japan.
Oh, shit. Cool.
I found all my deliciousness. I found all my ECW house shows. Like This Ain't Seinfeld, the one that me and Tank were at.
Mm-hmm.
Double Tables. Remember that event?
Oh my god!
I found a ton of stuff. I found all my war games that I backed up. It's the war games, if you will. I found some Saturday Night's Main Events. I found the rematch with Jake the Snake and Ricky Steamboat.
That's good.
That's a good match.
That's really good.
When Steamboat brings out his fucking Komodo dress.
Yes. You know which match I like with Steamboat was him in Morocco with the Karate Gi one.
Stop.
Yes.
I was at the Garden when
that's fantastic.
I was at the Garden for that feud. When Fuji fucking took the gi and hung him over. Yeah. My mother almost committed a felony that night.
Yeah, she loves Steamboat.
She went to hop the rail and beat up Mr. Fuji.
I bet you if you were to introduce your mom to Steamboat now, she would forget Dean and be like, you know what? Bye, Dean.
When I took a picture of him and I at the airport a couple of years ago in Newark, oh my God, he's still so handsome. I'm like, I know, man. I know this. He's such a cool dude.
And he's a nice guy, too.
He's a fucking gem of a dude, man.
I would love to meet
He's a
Steamboat.
gem of a dude.
I must meet Steamboat before he passes away.
Hey, watch out.
God forbid.
Big Tone's in the room.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uptown Georgie's in the room. Big Tone checking in from the west side. Yeah, you don't need DVDs, cuz you just mail me a fucking thumb drive and I'll put them on.
Yeah, I know.
Mail me a giant thumb drive and I'll put it. Yeah, Jay lives a mile away from me. He still won't do it. I'm backing up. I'm telling you,
I don't have that technology.
I found so much. You don't even have to do it. You fuck. Just buy me the thumb drive and I'll do it for you.
I think I have one thumb drive.
Yeah,
that's Phil's.
I wonder if you. I think Jay's confused. He probably thinks the thumb drive is just to get a thumb and drive it up his asshole or something. I don't know, man.
Unbelievable.
But
Choppy was complaining about his week. What Choppy doesn't know is we almost lost Jay this week. Jay almost died this week on highway.
What the fuck are you talking about? Wait.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Your second accident almost?
No, not.
No, this was. It's funny now, but this literally happened.
Mind you, he doesn't ride though.
I'm not a ride. I don't ride. I was on my motorcycle.
His motorcycle.
Wait. Time out. You just said you have a motorcycle. When'd you get a motorcycle?
I got it over. I bought it 2 years ago.
I told you he had one, but he doesn't ride.
And then I started riding it this year.
He came to my house with it. I'm like, hey, you got a motorcycle? Yeah, I don't ride. How the fuck did you get here?
No, he actually goes, I didn't know you ride. You ride? I'm like, no.
What do you have, a crotch rocket or a cruiser?
I got a cruiser. Fucking nice, loud 1600 Kawasaki
He don't
Mean
speak
Streak.
Japan.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm kind of speechless right now. I wasn't expecting this.
I'm a Renaissance man, bro.
First, you're a golfer. Now you ride.
Hey, big boy.
You play.
I'm in a band.
You play in a band.
Yeah.
You drink a ton of IPAs. he dropped 40 pounds when he started switching over to the IPA diet.
Got himself a hot girlfriend.
See,
unbelievable girlfriend.
He's got it going on, dude.
So
I gotta ask, do you have money on stats somewhere that we don't know about? Okay,
I'll find out. I'll find
out. I'm on my way home. So I'm, with the expressway, the 278, goes around to 440. I'm going around there. So I'm in the right lane, going about 35, 40. Guy in front of me is going slow. I'm a little mad that he's going slow, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm already here. I'll ride it out. Next thing you know, a car's passing. I see this truck coming on my left side. Things, in my mirror, I'm like, oh shit, this guy's going. So I'm like, whatever. It's a cement truck just barreling through. All of a sudden, it hits another fucking bump, and you know the chute, the cement chute that comes out the back, it fucking dislodges.
What?
And I'm talking final
And the dude's doing 60 miles an hour.
Final fucking destination shit, Chop. I'm telling you, I really wish I was making this up. I'll show you the fucking
You got pictures.
So all of a sudden, this thing fucking sits down. It bounces. I'm like, what the fuck? I let off the gas. It comes again. Now it starts creeping over to me. I start hitting the brake a little bit. And the only thing I can think of doing on a motorcycle going 30 miles an hour with a fucking huge piece of fucking steel coming at me, only thing I can think of is either put my leg up or put my fucking head down because I got a helmet on. I'm like, maybe I'll just take this one to the fucking dome and I'll fucking take it out. So I'm like, and then all of a sudden it bounces a third time. And I'm like, oh, it might stay over there. Nope. Here comes a fucking Hyundai Sonata. Clips it with its fucking passenger side headlight. Now it fucking chucks a right and comes right at me. And dude, it literally hit me in the fucking seat. I mean, obviously they can't see it here, but it hit me in the fucking seat. Oh, fuck. Of course the phone's going to do this.
So I think I found the name of the episode already. Matt Squire says Magnum TJ, man of the road.
That is so fucking awesome. So right here, that's where the fucking thing hit me in the seat. It hit me bottom. That's where my leg is. And it hit me right there. And then
just imagine this thing dislodges.
Ladies and gentlemen, my mouth has dropped open throughout this whole conversation. Bro. Motherfucker, why didn't you call me?
I told him.
I literally, dude. So then I'm telling you. So it's so funny. Like this. So this happened. I'm freaked out. You talking about an adrenaline dump? Dude, listen, best case scenario fucking happened was that this thing just nicked me. It's essentially what it is.
You're
it's
lucky.
A nick.
You're lucky it didn't fucking decapitate your ass.
Without a doubt. Be that as it may. So then all of a sudden I start thinking like, I don't know what this fucking. It might have been a green truck. That's what I'm thinking of. I can't even remember. But I couldn't get a company name or nothing. So I was like, I'm gonna go after this motherfucker. And then literally as soon as I said that, the next sentence I go, I am not in the right state of mind right now to fucking do it. Because, dude, I was
fucking Delta Force.
I was freaked out.
Wants to go chase the fucking guy now.
So I see a car pulled over. I'm like, oh, this must be the guy. So I pull over in front of him. That's not him. So I'm like, oh fuck. So like now I'm like fucking still. And then I see another car up there. I was like, oh, that's got to be the guy. So I roll up to him, and the guy looks at me, young kid, got to be early 20s. I think they were fucking puffing on some of the fucking good stuff. Because that's what the car smelled like. And if they were, man, wow, what a way to get fucking sober. So he looked at me dead serious and just goes, yo, how'd you fucking not go down? I looked at him, I was like, bro, I have no fucking idea. I was like, I legit have no idea. His fucking headlights hanging off, shit's, and dude, I have like a small fucking nick. It's like, and like I'm sitting there talking to him, he goes, yo, I couldn't even tell you what it was. I was like, same, I have no idea. I called Taba. I got off at South Avenue. I called Taba. I was like, yeah, so this just happened. And she's like, not freaked out, but I was like, everything's fine. I was like, I'm fine. And then, like I said, last night, I get home and like, I'm trying to I'm still processing it. Like, dude, I'm telling you, final destination shit. That's the only way I can describe it. And like it happened. So like the first thing I do is I have no beer in the fridge. I have a Foster's in the bottom. I'm like, if I fucking take that down, I'm like, not enough yet. And I fucking drink like I have a bottle of wine. I'm like, I'm just like thinking about it. Because like you said, it's fucking moments like that. Dude, slow motion. It happened all of 7 seconds probably. But I was telling Phil on the way here, like, it was amazing. I was so in charge of everything. It was weird. It's the weirdest fucking thing that's ever happened in my life.
Second accident in a month with a car and a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Both not his fault.
If it was me and that motorcycle and I rolled up to those kids, I'd be like, hey, kind of freaked out right now. Can I take a hit?
Yeah, right. By the way, I see what you got going on here, guy. Give
can I get it?
I need some of that.
Wow.
Yo, I'm telling you, dude, fucking wigged out.
And Jesus Christ.
And that's why I'm exceptionally tired today because I didn't sleep at all last night.
And he's got work in the morning, so we'll try to get it done.
Jesus Christ on the Eucharist, my goodness.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What did he say?
And the Eucharist.
Jesus!
What did Squire say? Magnum TJ?
Magnum TJ, man of the road. That's the name of the episode tonight. Oh, Big Tone, Lakers in 6. Yeah, because Miami's fucking half their team is hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Can you believe the state of Florida has one champion already and 3 more teams are contending? That's insane, and nobody's there to watch it because everybody's fucking quarantined.
Yo, what was the baseball team that put South Park characters in the
Denver?
That's
outstanding.
That was fantastic.
That's outstanding.
That was quite delightful. I must
that
say.
was delightful. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy.
Are you okay though right now?
Yeah,
Somewhat?
I'm fine. Yeah, no, like, dude, it's. I mean,
I know physically you're fine. I'm talking about mentally.
Dude, I'm telling you, I didn't go to sleep last night till like fucking midnight. Because, dude, I mean, I'm gonna get super fucking off the road here, but like, dude, it's amazing. So like, Tapa said to me, she goes, "Oh my god, I feel so bad," because like I kept saying, I was like, I gotta go home, and she's like, "Oh my god, I like." She feels responsible because like, she like quote unquote left, dragged me to stay or whatever. I'm like, I stayed on my own accord. Like I wasn't forced to stay anyway. You didn't tie me down. Like, I don't think like that. I don't think like, oh man, if
I did that last month when Jay dropped me off home. I was like, Jay, if you didn't drop me off, you would have had to. Yeah, but I had to go get milk. Don't worry about it. Like,
I don't think like that. I don't process stuff like that because it could have happened 20 minutes earlier. It could have happened 25 minutes later. It's the same. It's amazing though. The turn of events, and then like it was funny. Like I had a whole other thing I won't get into, but like I had like not a fight, but like I'm going back and forth with like the church because I'm trying to get confirmed so I could be a godfather.
Same problem I had with Will's kid. Remember? I remember. They almost fucking murdered the priest.
So but then fast forward hours later, fucking I'm not the biggest religious guy, but like I got off the exit and like I'm just driving, so I'm like, all right, finally off the fucking highway. It's me and Arthur Kill Road, and like nobody's around. Like it's it's 8:30 at night. I just point up to this guy. I'm like, all right, I'll write you a check, big guy. What do you need? Make it out to cash.
I'll make a donation to the big boy.
So what did it take for Father Roy to finally get you confirmed?
Nothing. I have nothing yet.
You sure?
I have to call the archdiocese.
So tell Father Roy. I'm like.
Yeah, stop splitting hairs on little kids.
Yeah,
and then maybe we can work something out over here.
I mean, they literally, like I just told Jay in the car, they had to drag me out of the office. I was like, he told me to slip my wife a Mickey. I was so mad to convert because we went Protestant.
Yeah, correct.
Go on to just reconvert and slip her a Mickey. It's like, are you fucking stupid? I'm like, go touch another kid. I told him. And that's when wheels fall. And I was like, oh, let's go. Time to go.
Yeah, but
murder this fucking priest.
But yeah, it shows you in seconds. It's life's all about fucking time and angles. I figured this out because if I was an inch more to the left in the lane, that was taking me out. I'm telling you, I'm still not even done processing it yet.
Yeah,
Jesus Cristo was with you that day.
Yeah,
you ain't lying, bro.
Dude, I'm not a fucking
Jesus.
I'm not even a religious guy, but guess who may be now?
I got to tell you, man. It's all right. It's Rocktober now, so we got it's a new month. We're almost done with this fucking shitty year.
Yeah.
Let's hope Jay doesn't die before his birthday. Celebrate his anniversary with the show.
It's still early.
It's still early. So
yeah, I like to keep things interesting, Chop.
Yeah, I don't get it. This fucking kid.
I don't know, man.
But he doesn't ride.
I don't ride.
He doesn't ride.
How about just sticking to a
Survey
bicycle?
said. Thank you.
Yeah. How about a bicycle?
Well, it's funny because like when he asked me, I was like, I've been riding for a week at that point. So like, do you ride? No, but I am now. I could say to myself a little bit of now I'm like definitely in. Now I have like a fucking war story. I think I got an express pass in.
This is exactly right. This is exactly why I don't ride a bike.
Yeah,
no, I'm good.
I don't blame you.
But
yeah, it was interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
But I'm alive. I'm fine.
That's good. Thank God. My week was pretty eventful.
Hold on, the least, right?
This is for Jay.
That's actually funny. Oh Lord. What's the secret word? We should make that into a sound clip.
Yeah, we'll make it into a sound clip.
So, so ladies and gentlemen, as all of you know, I work in the film business, and this week was my first week officially back in the film business. I was working on the new show, Law and Order Organized Crime. Yes, people, it is going to be another Law and Order coming out. And Mr. Christopher Milani, he'll be coming back to the Law and Order family again. And basically, Choppy was actually doing some flooring, tiling.
And it looked good, by the way.
Thank you.
Big Evil J keeps rolling.
Yeah, I can't, this motherfucker. So
I can't stop. I can't.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Wait. So get people. I'm pretty much decorating the Detective Stapler's apartment in this show. So I tiled, me and this other gentleman, we tiled the hallway, the kitchen, another hallway, and this guy's bedroom. And I get it. It took me 5 days, and me and this other guy, it took 5 days to do this shit.
Yeah.
I get a text message as soon as I get home. He's like, Dre, I have a problem. I was like, what's the problem? What did I do? He's like, you didn't do anything. Apparently, they're firing the showrunner, which is, for people who know what a showrunner is, it's the lead producer on the show, and they're not happy with the script, so they're pushing the show back another month, and I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me! I just started working with you guys, and you're gonna let me go? So yeah, I had a great week, and then Friday just turned into a shit show. It's great.
Yeah,
Is it great, guys?
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah. Thanks, Pee Wee. What was the name of the mailman? What's his name?
Good morning, Mr. Crabtree. Hey, good morning, Pee Wee. I'm gonna water my lawn now. Okay.
And then the mailman used to give out the secret word.
Oh no, that's from the TV show you talked about.
The TV show.
There was Captain Carl. There was tell him Large Marge sent you. Rob said.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne. No, Lawrence Fishburne was
Cowboy.
No, he was Cowboy Curtis.
Oh, that's right. That's Cowboy Curtis. It was Cowboy Curtis. He used to give out the secret word all the time.
Well, howdy, Pee Wee.
Yeah. Hey, Cowboy Curtis. And then, for example, the secret word was like bag of dicks.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, dicks, ah! You're terrible. Whoa. Piss.
I could do the Pee Wee thing all fucking night now.
How was your weekend, by the way? How was your week, actually?
It was busy at work, and then I had to play some Strat last night, and then I found this stuff this morning. But I've been I did watch wrestling this week. I'm watching a ton of sports, man. A ton of sports.
That's all you can do right now.
It's so fucking good, though, man. Like, there was baseball. I had baseball in my office all week.
Yeah.
Like, from 12 o'clock to 7 o'clock at night, there was games everywhere. So I had my little tablet gimmick. I was bootlegging that. When the bosses leave, I put on ESPN on the big TV. I was chilling. Stanley Cup I watched this week. The Tampa won the Stanley Cup.
That's right. Lightning.
The Lightning. Yeah. LeBron's in the finals with the Lakers against the Heat. And then just baseball playoffs, man.
Well, I mean, he is in his 10th finals, by the way. I mean,
yeah.
I seen Choppy roll his eyes.
What team is this? Number 5 team now?
I think it's his
fourth
team, third team.
Yeah. Fuck him. Fucking Jordan was with the Bulls for what, 9 years, or how many years was it?
He played with one of the team, I think the Wizards, right?
But he never.
He was that was his last final year with the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jordan had how many fucking rings?
5, 6.
Yeah, 6 rings?
5 rings.
And he did with the same team, whereas LeBron has had how many rings? Is it 5 or 6?
5
he
or
won
6.
He won with
92
with Cleveland. I'm talking LeBron.
Oh, LeBron. Yeah.
LeBron's only got 3 or 4.
He's one with Cleveland. He's one with
Miami.
Miami, and I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Fuck him. He's not better than Jordan. I don't give a shit what anyone says.
That's a big debate, man. I know you're a Jordan head. I'm just saying. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that's like a big debate. You know.
Yeah.
Jordan has 6 rings, so I mean, it's pretty hard.
And I'll tell you right now.
You're right. Yes, and 2 3-peats. Thank you.
I was just gonna say. I think if that's what it is, it's 2 3-peats.
So now, and I had this conversation before we get into the week's news and notes, and we have to preview this Sunday's takeover.
Yeah.
The thing is, are we basing the player on his skill or his winning? Like his Jordan and LeBron, because LeBron's putting up more points than Jordan. He's going to surpass Jordan in some records, but are we basing the comparison on just play or basing on his winning championship?
Fuck the records. I'm basing on the fact that Michael Jordan can play a better game than fucking LeBron.
And Jordan did play against the Monstars too.
Well, listen, that goes without saying.
And he beat the Monstars.
There you go.
Who was Bugs Bunny's girlfriend? She was cute.
Lola.
That's right. Yeah.
You're comparing. I'm gonna go deep into this. You're kind of comparing Macintosh apples to Red Delicious apples. Only reason
Wait a minute. There's no comparison there. Red Delicious is way better than a Macintosh.
Exactly. But they're the same apple. Here's the thing. You're comparing 2 things that are the same. The only thing that we like about Jordan better than LeBron is Jordan was publicly more humble. You see how I put the quotations up? He was publicly more humble.
Yeah.
He knew he was the fucking best, and he talked shit on the court all the time.
But he was an asshole behind the scenes.
Fuck is us.
And he was an asshole behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And he relished that.
I think LeBron isn't like that. I think actually LeBron is kind of like the guy that he portrays. I don't agree. I personally like Michael better than LeBron, but to me, they're birds of a feather.
Shining Wizard says Golden Delicious are the best apples.
that was the ones I was trying to think of. Golden Delicious,
Honey Crisps were the best,
and
Honey Crisp apples are better.
And but to me, it's you can't compare. It's hard to compare the two. I think we go to Jordan because he stayed with one team, but you can make the argument for LeBron that he won championships with different teams, and who's the common denominator in that?
See, this is how I close the argument out at work, because I talk to kids. I have partners, and they
fuck the kids,
right? And I call them kids because they were all conceived when I was graduating fucking high school. Okay, I tell them this: when they change the rules for the specific player, and the league makes a fucking change or multiple changes because the guy's so fucking good, that's when you know you have when you're the best in the. And when they started changing the fucking league around, where you couldn't fucking hand check, you couldn't play defense a certain way because you couldn't fucking take Jordan.
Yeah.
And I say to the kids all the time, like, yo, man, first of all, I said all these dudes, and take nothing away from Steph Curry and and Klay Thompson, and all those other guys that could shoot. If the shooters in our generation had the fucking looks that these kids have, like if Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, Craig Hodges, John Starr, all these guys Mitch Richmond, all these guys that can shoot, if they had the open fucking air that these kids have now, they'd be fucking putting up points like that too. These kids have way too many they're open way too much.
Yeah.
And Curry is an exception because the dude can fucking shoot from the bathroom. I'm just saying, like, it's a different game now. It's hard to. I mean, I watched a ton of basketball this year, but it's hard to watch basketball.
It's a different game.
It's a weight. So when Jordan, when you change the rules because you can't contain my MJ and his squad, then you know you're the fucking best in the game. You know what I'm saying?
I remember. I've said the story many times. I remember. I think it was the finals. I think when LeBron was with the Heat in 2014. I think it was. And I'll never forget it. He's dribbling down the court. He stops. He plants one of his feet. He kind of like moves back and forth. Then the foot that was planted, he moved it, and the ref didn't call travel.
Yeah, but that's happening a lot, Chop. Not just him.
Fucking couldn't believe it.
They travel a lot, dude. They travel a lot now.
I jumped out of the couch. I was like, "Where the fuck is the call?"
Yeah,
I was so pissed.
Well, that's the Tom Brady. You're getting these calls that are
But dude. Then there was one time he went to go dunk, and it was 1, 2, and you're supposed to jump. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he jumped. I was like, what the fuck?
Any of those guys, Matt. Matt says John Stockton would have had the most points.
Yeah.
Him, fucking. Who's the kid from Phoenix? The kid, I call him a kid.
Dan Marley.
No, Kevin Johnson.
Oh.
But Thunder Dan too.
Yeah.
That whole '93 squad. I was having a conversation the other day that that was one of the only teams that I thought that could beat the Bulls.
Yeah.
They had a fucking. They were up 2 games to nothing at one point, I believe. But no, all joking aside, I mean it's a lot of sports this week, so kind of kept me busy. I ordered some new clothes. I feel like a woman, like when women get new clothes. I'm like, oh my God, I got new clothes! Yay!
I can't even watch football. This is fucking terrible.
But you see, this is what I don't like about the only issue I have with you is like you're a fucking bandwagon guy.
No, I'm not.
No, you jump. No, you root for the Giants.
I'm a Giants guy.
But you don't watch the Giants when they suck.
You want to know why?
Choppy, they've had one since I've known you. They've had one winning season. It's the only season you fucking watch.
You want to know why? Because it's great. No, I remember watching them from was it from 1992 on?
Okay, 2 years after their last championship, before the new one.
Because I was 8 years old when I started watching.
7-11, yeah.
So and then I remember watching them in 2007. I was blown away by that season. Then 2011 they won again, the Super Bowl, and then it just trickled down into shit. It just it went from being like the top of the mountain, and then it's like
yeah, they won 2 championships in the last couple of years though.
Yeah,
2007, 2011.
They have 4 rings. They have 89.
89. Oh, they have 56. They won in the 50s too.
Well, does it count though? Because that wasn't really the Super Bowl though.
No, it was a championship. They have a ring.
Well, I'm going by Super Bowl. So 89, 90, I believe.
Yep.
Then they had 2007 and 2011. Mm-hmm. They have 4 rings.
I just pulled up the parade pictures from 11.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, I went with Will because he wanted the route.
Oh, it was 2011 is when Mario Manningham had that really good catch, and then because he
David Tyree the catch.
What was David Tyree when he went like this?
Yeah, against Green Bay.
Yeah.
Fuck Green Bay.
You love them.
I fucking hate the Packers and the Bears and the Lions. They can eat dicks. All right.
Yeah,
anyway, go ahead. No, go ahead. Finish your point.
No, that's it.
You sure?
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know I saw the match with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso 3 or 4 times this week.
Yeah, what a match! It was.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was blown away with that match.
Yeah, that match was excellent.
Hammer was over. Fallon stopped by, and we ordered pizza, and we're hanging out. And Michael kept looking over at me, and I said, dude, you gotta watch storytelling now. And it was good. The pay-per-view was good. I was surprised of the couple of the wins. I didn't think McIntyre was gonna win.
Yeah, I didn't. I kind of like what they're doing with Orton now. Like, I mean, it's hard to believe that WWE backstage has a Legends Lounge, but okay, whatever.
Legends Lounge.
the best is my godson Logan. Will's son is now into wrestling.
There we go.
And thank you, welcome. So then he picked it up, and then now Will's watching it with him. So I see Will at work on Monday. He goes, "Come on, dude. No one kicks an ambulance door off like that." I'm like, "No, I fucking fixed them for a living." I'm like, yeah, "I know, dude." I said, "And what? No, dude, they don't have folding chairs in them either." That's right, yeah. We don't have crutches in the ambulance. I'm like, "I know, dude."
What about kendo sticks? Were they?
No, there were no kendo. We don't carry kendo sticks in the. It's not part of the 800 fucking supply list anyway.
I mean, if you really have to choke somebody out, just grab a kendo stick out.
I'll use a fucking oxygen tank. Want me to tell you a story when we're off the air?
Hey,
fucking psych patients.
I
fucking ruined my party.
How cool was it to see Roman say, "I'm the chief. Call me the chief."
He gets crowned tonight, apparently.
Yeah? Oh, that's great.
I can't wait to watch SmackDown.
He had the little floral necklace on.
I'm with it, man.
I'm
the fucking love boat
heel
leg.
Roman.
By the way, remember how you said bandwagon before? All you fucking Roman haters now.
Who's a Roman hater?
Not you.
Oh, we advocated for Roman the entire time.
Me and you
advocated for the entire time.
I always said he needs to be heel.
For all those Roman haters that said he can't wrestle, he can't do. All of a sudden, they're like, "Yo, Roman's the shit. Yo, Roman's this." Shut the fuck up. Me and Phil have been telling you asswipes
for years.
For years, Roman is a good fucking worker. And what did he prove? He proved that he's one of the best out there. And you want to know why? Because he's the fucking man. He's the shit.
Head of the table.
Head of the table. The high chief.
The high chief.
And you want to know, and not to, and I can't forget Jey Uso. Jey Uso's facial reactions were
It's
on
true.
point.
Yeah.
On point. And then when Jimmy came down, I'm calling this right now. Jimmy comes down. He's like, "You want to hear it? You're the chief." He's like, "That's what I want to hear."
Like, we family. We family.
I'm telling you right now, the Usos and Roman Reigns are going to be a fucking faction. Mark my words. It's going to be the Bloodline's going to come back as a heel faction.
Yeah, but we've been saying this for like 2 years now. They should form the fucking Samoan SWAT team of some sort.
Doesn't matter.
I'm saying this was again. We're not trying to toot our own horn, but toot.
Now, which one of the Usos is the alcoholic, and which one is the good one?
I think they both.
No, the injured one was the alcoholic.
Yeah.
Oh, so there you go. See, maybe I'm telling you, when that guy's uninjured, we will probably see a faction with those two and Roman Reigns, hands down.
And the bloodline starts.
Yep. And remember when this is excellent booking. Remember when Paul Heyman was like, "You're the high chief." He's like, and Roman's like, "I don't want to hear from you.
I want to hear from him."
Yeah.
I was like, yes,
dope. And then Asuka wrestled twice that night. I thought it was fine. And then Sasha Banks comes back and kind of like wails on fucking
Shining Wizards says, "I love it, but come on, think Vince would have ever done this if he wasn't under the gun?"
Ooh.
Which one? Which Shining Wizard?
It doesn't say, but it's got to be either Matt
or Tony.
That's
Tony or Kevin.
That's a really
Kevin
good point.
Listens and
That's
Tony.
a really good point because
he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I think he's right because there's really nothing much going on.
You know what? Guess what? I don't care. It's compelling TV.
Yeah.
How is it that I'm more excited about SmackDown than I am about Raw?
I always loved SmackDown because when Heyman took it over and then it's
Early
Tony.
2000s.
That's what I figured. It's either Tony or Kevin.
He's right.
But yeah, dude, I'm not mad at it.
Let's say if it was Bowman, he would have made some kind of
about Choppy's feet. Yeah.
I don't care. He deep down he likes to suck on my toes, so it's okay.
Matt Squires, just take a quick pic of the Turnbuckle page. # bonus. Oh no, I'm afraid to look.
Holy fuck!
But I agree. I guess if he wasn't under the gun per se, like it may be different. But it's been a long time coming now.
Yeah,
this heel turn, and finally now because this is how you can get the crowd. You want Roman Reigns to be a number one guy, number one babyface. He has to be heel, and then has to go back.
Choppy's feet, you hump. Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh, does it fit?
Yes, it does. It's perfect.
Oh, it works so perfectly. He's like a goddamn magician with that thing, that Squires.
Ring that bell.
Man, that don't take long, huh?
Squire's a fucking genius.
Squire's a fucking
record timing.
He's a face swapping guru, is what he is.
Guru.
He's a face swapping guru. Right, Pee Wee.
Matt Guru Squires.
Oh man, that's so awesome!
Brilliant.
Oh my god, I could Pee Wee laugh all night with this. It's fucking awesome.
Oh my god.
Wow. But yeah.
Wow.
He just we got a mess here. Look at this barbecue. Wow. Oh man.
But yeah, like I said, I'm all in on this stuff.
Oh yeah, 100%. I want the new shirt too.
By the way, what about Sami Zayn winning the Intercontinental title the way he won it?
That was crazy.
How brilliant was that done? That was brilliant.
My son, he looks homeless.
Yeah.
You know what?
I guess he does.
You know what I told Phil? I told Phil that Sami looked like an anorexic Mick Foley.
And then Hammer looked over me and goes, he just looks homeless.
Yeah.
He needs a shave. My son goes, he needs a shave.
He looks like he needs a warm meal in the shower.
It's about that time, right, Pee Wee? Right, Pee Wee? Exactly.
Oh, but it was good. It was an excellent pay-per-view.
I was a little upset that Angel Garza got hurt in that tag team title match.
Yeah, I thought they were going to win the titles.
I think they were supposed to, honestly.
Yeah.
It looked like they were going to win it, and then he got injured with his knee, and it's all right.
Kaput.
And the referee fucked up the count.
He looked like Seth Rogen, Tony said. A Ginger McFoley.
A Ginger McFoley.
Ginger Mick.
Ginger Mick. But yeah, I enjoyed the pay-per-view. It was really well done.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Even without the crowd, it was.
I was exhausted. I forced myself to stay up. I was like, Fallon sitting there. We were all sitting there. I'm like, yo, man, I'm so tired. I just, and it was a long day. I had gone out the whole day. And I'm like, this fucking pay-per-view better be good because I want to go to sleep.
And it was good.
It was really good.
Now,
is he the guy that clocked Rick Moranis, the homeless guy?
You heard about that?
Yo, it's fucked up.
Fucking Rick. Did he do that too?
He did like he went. That's exactly what he did.
Punch poor Rick, 67.
This poor dude, he's like 70 years old. He comes out of retirement. He retired to help with his kids because his wife had cancer. He comes to a shitty fucking city,
the Upper West Side of all places.
The Upper West Side. He gets fucking cold clocked for no good reason. I hope that fucking dude gets fucking COVID.
Yeah,
it's probably one of them guys that De Blasio let out of Rikers.
Yeah. Oh Christ! Speaking of COVID, listen, I'm not a big fan of Trump either. But for people who are wishing for him, for our president to fucking die, you guys need to fucking.
It's fucked up.
It's really for anybody to die.
But did you see what's going on Twitter?
It's really fucked up.
Apparently, Simpsons called the death of Trump on the show, and everyone's posting pictures of him inside of a coffin.
Hold on, Simpsons ain't wrong yet.
Yeah. Oh man, you guys are fucking terrible.
People I know. I'm like, I'm ashamed to fucking know you.
I don't wish death on this guy, but I don't want him to be president.
Right? No, that's different, dude. I'm just saying, like, a human being shouldn't wish death on another human being.
No, I can't do that.
I'm sorry, man. You can't hate a person that much. You can hate somebody. I'm sure you could, but to wish death on somebody,
I don't hate people. I have strong dislike for somebody.
Right? Exactly.
Hate is a very strong.
But these motherfuckers are like, oh, we can't wait. I was like, what? Can't wait for what? He has the Rona.
No, if he does pass away, I'll be fucking shocked.
If he passes away, you guys are fucked with Mike Pence.
Mike Pence.
Michael Pence.
Did
you see the fucking Borat trailer?
That shit was
Michael Pence.
Michael Pence, I have your girl.
Oh
man, I'm waiting for him to
October 23rd. I mean, we're doing the show that night, but when I get home,
it's on Amazon Prime.
It's on Amazon Prime. We'll do Borat the whole weekend.
By the way, it's what Phil said online. It's brilliant, and it comes out at the exact right moment where we needed
this
laughter.
They got a new Jerky Boys album coming out.
Yeah,
Come On, Johnny, get back together.
Wow,
and fucking Borat at the same time. That's what we need to laugh, man. We need to laugh and enjoy ourselves. It's been a terrible fucking year.
What about when he goes into those guys' cabins? He was like, "What is worse, Democrats or virus?" He's like, "They're like Democrats."
Democrats. Oh man. Yeah, but the pay-per-view was good. Want to stick with you guys see NXT this week?
Yeah.
I didn't see I didn't see NXT.
I seen
How was
it? It was they put Io Shirai with what do we call Damian Priest?
What don't we call Damian Priest?
Marilyn Manson? Marilyn Hernandez?
The beautiful Rican. The beautiful Rican.
But it wasn't a bad match, but Io Shirai getting in with that fucking charisma sucker. The charisma back.
Charisma sucker. I love it.
Yeah. Leave great value Marilyn Manson.
Great value Manson. Pee-wee, what do you say, Pee-wee?
If we ever see him, in public, he's gonna fucking
fuck him. Fuck! I want to see him in public.
Fuck him in the plantain he rode on.
Yeah.
But
Punishment Martinez.
Punishment Hernandez
sounds like a dominatrix fucking a Spanish club in fucking Lower East Side.
Corbin
Martinez.
Baron. Punishment Baron.
Punishment Baron.
Terrible.
But
I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. Finish your review, Jay.
They had a great match though. With they're really pushing Shotzi Blackheart. It seems like.
Yeah, she's not too bad either.
I like. I've seen some of her stuff in Evolve. I didn't see.
She's got to grow on me. Yeah, but I agree. Yeah, she's got to grow on me.
And
with the tank, I like her.
And I'm kind of into that look. I kind of like that kind of
look.
look.
The fucking tank girl look?
I'm weird.
Well, we know you.
Yeah.
Well, you're a golfer, you're a writer, and you're fucking you play in a band. Go figure.
I'm the Mukasan man. Thank you. And
the jack off of all trades.
I really like they had the face to face with O'Reilly and
how was that, by the way?
Yeah.
Excellent. I understand why they put Sean there, but if you're putting Sean on Raw, you don't need to put him on NXT. You know what I mean? Like, you can insert somebody else there.
I would have had William Regal there.
Yeah, I agree.
Damian Priest, the modern day renegade. Shaylin, the Chancleta of infamy.
Chancleta of infamy. That was actually really good.
But they had a really good match though too with Kushida and fucking Nice. And
what? By the way, what the fuck are they doing with Kushida?
Nothing.
What is going on with that?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't even get me started.
He's so talented.
I was telling this to Michael because I was telling this to Fallon a couple weeks ago because she said, I like Kushida. I said, yeah, he hasn't been on fucking TV in a minute.
The dude is pushing 40 and you're not doing anything with him.
I know. I
don't get it, man.
I know.
He's so good.
And then Hammer asked me again, he's like, what's up with him? I was like, Rob said Io Shirai can't do a moonsault anymore.
Why?
I don't know.
Because of her knees?
That's why.
But yeah, it was a good. Adam Cole defeated Theory.
Austin Theory still hanging around.
I like Austin Theory in NXT way better.
I'm not a fan of him. I
can't
get it. I'm not a fan yet. I gotta agree.
I felt like he was lost on Raw.
He was
with the Mexicans.
He was
definitely lost.
That's out of place.
He was the token white guy in the Mexican group.
He was El Gringo Loco.
Gringo Loco.
But NXT was good. I really liked it. Especially, you can fast forward through the commercials and everything. So,
anyone see AEW?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Cody's new look in the dog collar match they're going to set up now?
Oh, fucking dog collar match. They had one match and they're having a dog collar match.
Well,
I watched the dog collar match yesterday with fucking Ivan Koloff, and that was a feud, dude, with Paul Jones. When Ivan went good, Nikita came to his aid.
Yeah.
They had a series of matches, and he got mugged like 7 times. Paul Jones wrecked him, and then we don't need chains. We'll fight you with our hands. Of course, it didn't work out that way.
Yeah.
They got the fucking chains in the gimmick, right? Again, for the sake of I get it. AEW, congratulations, you're on a year. I love the stuff. I have a good time watching it, but some of the shit to me does not make sense. Okay. Some of the booking makes no sense to me. Some of the fucking guys that should be pushed aren't being pushed. It's been a fucking year already. And on top of that, how do you have a fucking chain match after one match?
Well, yeah, that's definitely an old school way of looking at it. I'm looking at it. It shouldn't have been Brody Lee that offered a dog chain match. It should have been Cody that did it because Brody Lee put Cody on the show.
The whole fucking promo was him plugging the fucking game show.
Yeah.
Like, no one cares, dude, about your fucking stupid game show and your stupid haircut.
Stupid tattoo.
Yeah, and your stupid neck tattoo.
I'm actually glad that he got rid of the blonde hair. I'm done with this. It was so stupid.
That means there's a heel turn coming soon.
And then Don Anderson all of a sudden applies the copyright of the Horseman.
Filed for the Horseman, the copyright.
I'm telling you right now, man, that's a fucking terrible move.
Why is that?
Why? Because first of all, Ric Flair's not involved. And I'm not saying Rick should wrestle or anything, but if you're gonna do a Horseman gimmick, JJ should be involved, and so should Ric Flair, and so should Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson, in some capacity.
Is Ric Flair tied down to WWE right now?
I don't know, but
gotta be.
I'm just like, I'm sorry.
And if he's not, he loosely is. Like, he's doing like a as per. Fucking,
it's like fucking Mongo, Paul Roma, and Sid starting their own fucking Horseman somewhere. With Greenpoint Barry, with Kendall.
Yeah, but you can't compare on Anderson. If it's not Flair, on Anderson is definitely 1A.
I understand that, but what are you doing now? Because Tully already has the greatest tag team in the fucking division.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Young Bucks.
In the world.
I'm sorry, Young Bucks. I'm sorry, but FTR is the fucking best tag team in professional wrestling right now. And if you're gonna do a Horseman gimmick, it's got to be involving Tully and those two kids. But other than that, the booking is just fucking spotty for me, man. The best fucking match on the card was the opening match, Ricky Starks against
excellent
Darby Allin.
match.
Holy shit, man!
They told a great story too with that.
Ricky Starks is a star. Yeah. I love. Don't get me wrong.
We loved him in NWA when he was a television champ.
Yeah, exactly, Matt Squires. Ask Fortune how that Horseman shit worked out.
Yeah,
exactly.
But and they had Flair with them too.
But but again, no, we know Darby Allin. Darby Allin's the spot monkey. We get it. He can fight.
He can go.
But Ricky Starks gets better and fucking better every time.
How old is this guy?
He's got to be in his late 20s.
No, early 30s.
Is he really?
Really?
Yeah.
Already?
He doesn't look it.
33.
He doesn't look it.
I was listening to Jericho's podcast with Ricky Starks on there.
I didn't hear that one yet.
No, it wasn't Ricky Starks. It was with LaGreca and Bully Ray. And he said that before he actually got signed by AEW, he said that he literally had $9 in his bank account.
I'm not surprised.
And then he got the call from Tony Khan. He did that one match with fucking Cody. And then after that, he thought that was it, right? No, they're like, no, we're going to sign you. And he was like, what? I have money in my account now? Oh, yeah. Motherfucker, you're that good. And you should give yourself a little bit more credit than what you do because you're good. You should definitely be going for more. Keep going with Darby Allin for a while, and then maybe you'll go for a TNT championship, maybe. Who knows? He's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a number one contender thing with Kenny Omega. I get that. Hangman Page is probably going to get involved. He's going to feud with Kenny Omega, which might ruin the title shot. I'm not. Darby Allin is the great value Jeff Hardy with a skateboard.
I'm not a Darby Allin guy.
I like it. I don't dislike him.
Of course you would.
I could do it out.
I do. I like Darby Allin. He's a modern day Jeff Hardy. I'd love to.
Wait a minute. Wait a second there, Home Slice. I don't know about that.
I'll do you one better. I think he's better than Jeff Hardy.
Whoa.
Because you're anti Jeff Hardy.
I think
he had a great fucking match, by the way.
What, that ladder match?
That ladder match.
Because Sami Zayn and AJ Styles made him look good.
Nah.
I am not a Jeff Hardy guy. I don't see the appeal. He can't talk on the fucking mic.
He doesn't have to talk.
Dude, it doesn't matter. In today's world of wrestling, you have to do some good storytelling with your mouth. And I don't mean giving out blowjobs. I'm talking about actually doing some good mic work.
Your mouth.
And he doesn't do shit.
Your mouth.
With the side of your face.
In your face.
The side of your face.
If you put your hands on this $150 lid, I'll slap them lips on the side of your face. Right, Dusty?
If you put your hand on this $150 lid, I'll slap them lips on the side of your face.
That's right, Dust.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of Darby Allin, but I do think he's a little bit better than Jeff. I'm sorry.
But Ricky Starks is fucking holding it down.
He's a superstar.
He's a beast.
And then how could I forget about our buddy Eddie Kingston?
Yeah.
He's money, man. I don't want him I don't like him in this manager role. I like him as a legit ass kicker because he's good.
But I think this is gonna get him over a little bit more because not that he's like known as a hardcore guy, but he's a brawler. But
I like to see him with that fucking TV title though.
I would too.
I like it on Brody Lee for right now.
Because if when Cody gets it back with his fucking shitty chain match, right?
He winning.
Kingston gets the rematch. And gets that fucking title and just runs his mouth every week.
Mm-hmm. And his mouth is getting him.
And his mouth's
cashing checks right now.
Right, and his mouth's going to cash checks because of who he is, and I love it. So, but they got some really fucking terrible booking over there. I'm not, and they got to do. And if the Bucks are heels, let's fucking do it, man.
They super kicked fucking Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, why? They break his phone. They kick him. He's fucking 107 years old. Leave him alone.
But.
Whatever, man. Fuck him.
NXT this weekend?
Yes, NXT. Thank you, Jay. I'm sorry.
What's the card?
The card is Santos Escobar
and
PWG. I'm sorry. You're right. Thank you. Against Finn Balor. That's going to close the show. And it's going to be amazing.
I think that he's not going to get the belt.
He ain't getting the belt.
Unfortunately. Finn Balor's going to make him look like a superstar, though.
Yeah, he's going to give him 20 minutes of love, though.
I think this is going to be up for Kyle O'Reilly because I think this is now going to put him in that
upper echelon. Yeah,
it's going to because I mean, who knows what Bobby Fish is going to be doing? I know because Bobby's up
always
there.
hurt, man.
Yeah, Bobby's a little bit up there, so this may be a perfect way. They might be testing the waters, be like, "Hey, listen, you got a little juice in the tank still, Kyle. Let's see what what can happen."
He's still pretty young. I think he's only 32 years old or 33, whatever it is. He's still pretty good.
I think he. I don't think he wins, but I think he gets a nice rub from it.
I do like the fact that they have guys that have similar styles now on the roster for NXT.
Yeah. Well, it's PWG Part 2.
Timothy Thatcher is another guy that I truly love.
Oh my God, yeah,
he's amazing. I wish they would use Oni Lorcan a lot more, which is Big Busick. I think he's fantastic.
Yes.
Love Kyle O'Reilly. I love Roddy. I wish they would use Roddy.
Roddy's my favorite.
Roddy's one of the best out there.
One of my favorites.
I mean, Adam Cole obviously
is my favorite.
Adam Cole is the best on that roster. Even though he's not the champion, he's still
the best.
He's better than Finn, Choppy.
That's tough.
It's tough.
That's
it's
tough.
like 1A, 1 and 1A.
Tough.
Choppy. Matt Squire says to tell you the Velveteen Dream is waiting for them to have a junior division, right?
Oh,
do it now, Phil.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome.
Oh.
All right, real quick before we go to break. New Japan. Before I give the results and the points of the last fucking card, they gotta stop with fucking Yano and this fucking tape.
What did I tell you about Yano?
Stop with the fuck. He's a Japanese fucking
sensation.
No,
he's a Japanese Santino Morel. He's a Japanese Santino Morel. He's awful. At least
he's not.
Fuck Yano.
No, the problem is he can legit. I was telling Eric this, our buddy Eric Martin. I'm like, he can legit go. They just don't let him.
Yeah.
Same thing with Santino. Santino was a fucking shoot fighter.
Yeah.
But he was comic relief. Every match he's fucking taping guys up, getting them count. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Do it in an opening card. Like,
and what else does he do? He tapes guys up and he goes,
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So,
idiot.
This was a good fucking call, by the way. Ishii.
Oh, I didn't get to see Sonata versus.
Oh my God.
It was that good?
Oh my God. So at one point, Ishii beats Takagi. Ospreay beats Jay White. Yeah. This is the A block.
Is this the ascension for Ospreay, you think?
Okada beats Taichi. Jeff Cobb loses again, but Dakota Ibushi.
Well, wow.
And Minoru Suzuki beats Takahashi.
How was Cobb versus Ibushi?
Oh. Ibushi, the god.
But I'm telling you, Sonata fights Naito, and in the next night at the main event, I'm telling you right now, brilliant, fucking brilliant. Let me go down with the points. A block. Jay White's 3-1 with 6 points. Taichi's got 6 points, and he's 3-1. Will Ospreay has 6 points, 3-1. Kota Ibushi's 3-1 with 6 points. Minoru Suzuki's 3-1. Okada has 4 points. He's 2-2. Jeff Cobb is 2 points, 1-3. Takagi's 1-3 with 2 points. Ishii 2 points. Takahashi has no points. In the B block, what Jay? You just say something?
No.
Okay. Naito has 6 points. Yano has 6 points. Juice Robinson, he's been coming correct with that awful gimmick that he has, though, with the Blues Brothers gimmick he has. Kenta fights fucking Evil, right?
I heard about
what a fucking waste, man. There's a great match, and fucking how do you have, first of all, you're fighting your boy in your stable.
Yeah.
So how do you cheat? He's making Evil look like dog shit because Evil can legit go.
Yeah.
Dick Togo doesn't have to fucking interfere in every match. It's fucking geriatric fucking jab. I hate him. I'm sorry. Ring the bell. Okay. Kenta has 4 points. I was picking Kenta to fight night. Kenta at least finished in the top fucking 5. Goto has 2 points. ZSJ has 2 points. Evil has 2 points. Yoshihashi, which get rid of that fucking that fucking gimmick's terrible with the fucking. He looks like a fucking Nintendo character. Yoshihashi looks like he belongs in a fucking Nintendo game. Like fucking something. Tanahashi has 2 points, and then Sonata finally gets points after he beat the 2 points because he beat Naito. But I'm telling you, man, this is gonna be it's gonna be a deal.
So who goes to the Wrestle Kingdom to fight Naito?
It's got 3 more weeks, Choppy. It's too early to.
You and was it you and Robin praising the good graces of Sonata?
I'm telling you, Sonata, Jay White can go back. Naito's not going to win it because he's the champion.
Now that Sonata and Evil are broken up, this might be a Sonata's ascension.
Well, they don't break up. They just had to because they fought in the tournament. But
no, but
they
No, I mean not Naito. I mean Evil and Sonata because they were a tag team. So now that they're broken up, we might see the ascension of Sonata towards the world title scene because. I mean, again, I wasn't the biggest fan, but I'm starting to warm up to him a little bit because he seems a little.
I would love to see Kenta win it because Kenta already won the G1 US.
He did. But
I'm a Kenta guy. I mean,
I like Kenta a lot too.
I love Kenta. I want Kenta to win, but it's not going to happen.
No way.
So, and that's pretty much it. Your card could be Kota. Could be Kota Bushi.
Yeah, but they pushed Kota to the moon last year and nothing happened.
Right, and then of course, as always, fuck Jay White, right, Rob? There it is. Rob said, "Fuck Jay White."
That didn't take long.
No, it didn't. Just, as long as Rob and I are on the same level, we know. All right, your next card for the G1 is on October 5th, Monday morning for us. Uemura versus Gabriel Kidd. Gabriel Kidd's impressing us every match.
That's the young boy, right?
Yes, yes. A block: Takagi versus Takahashi. Jeff Cobb versus Jay White. Cobb's gonna win one of these versus Suzuki. Ishii versus Taichi and Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay. That's gonna be a fucking amazing match.
I saw a little bit of an opinion post about Okada. Do you think Okada is like the Ric Flair of New Japan Pro Wrestling, where he needs to be in the world title scene? Because he's really fucking good.
Of course he is. He's the best. He's the best they have.
And for him to be not in the world title picture kind of annoys me.
The problem is though, it's like he's at a point now in his career where he's almost peaking because there's guys right up his ass. Guys like Kota Ibushi, guys like fucking Will Ospreay, guys like Evil and Sonata and Naito is always on point.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. Chaos is over anyway, so it's like they'll always be like, I don't know, they're like the DX of fucking New Japan, where they had at one point they had all the champion whatever, but Bullet Club is over. Chaos is king though in New Japan right now until the floodgates open up and everybody comes back and Okada against Naito again. I could see it. Who wants to see it? That's the problem.
Yeah.
They want something new. People want something new. So I don't know if it's a thing. I don't know. Again, Kenta is interesting to me because, like I said, he won the G1 US. So let him beat Johnny Moxley. Let him beat him for the fucking
versus Intercontinental and World Champion.
Oh my God! And then he's fucking Kenta 3 belts. They would have to take.
He'd be like almost like Ultimo Dragon when he showed up with WCW with all them fucking titles around this.
Matt Squires, like positive reinforcement. Rob has that Jay White quote on a post on his bedroom mirror.
Yeah, fuck Jay White.
I think we should make Turnbuckle Throwback shirts. Fuck Jay White. Right, Pee Wee? What do you have to say about that? Anything else before we go to break?
I need to wet my whistle.
I know. We got a cool little throwback for you, and then we got to get out of here because Jay has to work tomorrow.
What time do you have to be up?
Just be there at
2:45.
Jesus Christ! Yeah,
pick up my buddy at 3:15. So
Ugh.
Okay.
All right. So listen, let's take a quick break. We'll plug our friends, and I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us in the chat room tonight. You guys are fucking amazing. On a Friday night, you guys are awesome. I don't care what fucking Jay says about you guys. I really don't care.
Hey, I don't need that kind of calm. All right, I already had enough near-death experiences this week.
Spell it. What? All right. We got a Turnbuckle Throwbacks with back. Take it away, Lord Alfred Hayes.
Promotion paid for by the following.
Okay, let's give this a try. The Funny Wrestling Podcast. No. The Shining Wizards is an insightful wrestling podcast. How about this? The Shining Wizards is a great wrestling podcast that airs live Monday nights at 7 p.m. East on RantTMRadio.com and Rant Entertainment Media on the TuneIn app. Of course, it's available on all podcasting platforms. I think that covers it. To check us out, go over to ShiningWizards.com and get ready to join us for some wrestling talk and talk about wrestling.
I don't know. All those moments will be lost in time. Like tears in the rain.
a world where Hollywood tries to tell you how to live while doing the exact opposite. Where fresh ideas are tossed away for a cash grab reboot. Where the media has become nothing but propaganda and freedom is traded for what they tell you is security and safety. There is Inconclusive Breakdown. Your weekly look at current events and entertainment with no political correct BS. Just news and uncensored opinions, everywhere you get podcasts.
Horns up, beautiful motherfuckers. Radioactive Metal is here on the Shining Wizards Network, and we want you to listen.
Every week, we cover the world of heavy metal and speak to your favorite bands.
We discuss new releases, concerts, controversies, and everything else that's related to heavy metal.
And occasionally, we even talk about pro wrestling.
Catch us live every Thursday night on purerockradio.net.
Listen to past episodes at radioactivemetal.org or at shiningwizardsnetwork.com.
It's not metal unless it's radioactive metal.
Hey, this is Mike from the Midnight Jury. When you are done with this show, join my co-hosts Adam, Cal, Sydney, and I every Friday as we travel back to the last old school generation of the 80s and 90s to review the best and worst in pop culture, horror, and occasionally pro wrestling on WLWstudios.com or the Midnight Jury feeds on iTunes, TuneIn Radio, or Player FM. Go back in time when it was all about VHS, arcades, and hanging out at the mall. And remember that every second Saturday of the month, we go live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Rant EM Radio, which includes taking your calls. Once again, that's the Midnight Jury on iTunes Radio, Player FM, and our home, WLWstudios.com. We'll see you there.
This is Ed Zara listening to Phil J and that pain in the ass Choppy on the Turnbuckle Throwbacks. How you doing?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Joey Styles. And well, I'm here in St. Paul, Minnesota at Anarchy Rules. And when they ask me for pearl necklaces, I show them the family jewels. I've made so many women so wet I could fill Olympic-sized swimming pools. And I've got so much carnal knowledge I could open my own chain of schools. For I'm the quintessential stud muffin. Joel, I've been everywhere in the United States, east, west, up, and down. But the chicks in Minnesota are the hottest girls around. I've been with white, I've been with black, I've been with red, yellow, and brown. And if it wasn't for contraception, I'd have 27 children in this town. Tonight,
we're back. Turnbuckle Throwbacks live on the Rant EM Radio.
There's something about this music that it does. It's nostalgic in a sense. It's not the Rob Zombie one, but I do like this one.
Okay.
Because I remember this from the TNN days, where which is what we're
This was
covering.
TNN
Yeah,
days,
we're going
yeah.
to be covering it. But it's something about this music that just, I'm 15 again and just like, oh my God, look at Francine.
That's how I feel about when I watch Sunday's Main Event and they have Fascination.
Yes.
You're my what do you want me to be to make you sleep with me? What was that, Choppy?
By the way, my girlfriend, I had to tell my girl, you had to get on the page. You got to see Jay Wee getting home. That's fucking genius by Squires.
Minnesota Chicks really have you seen Brock's daughter? Yikes.
Oh my God.
All right.
Last ECW show we did.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a big a turnout as it was here in Minnesota.
4,600 paid.
Yeah.
This is ECW Anarchy Rules 2000. This was the second and final Anarchy Rules pay-per-view, produced by ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling. Joey Styles and Joel Gertner and Cyrus the Virus are on commentary for this.
It's not a very good sign when they say they can't even reveal the numbers.
I
for
believe that.
It's
because ECW is hemorrhaging money at this point.
That they have like the Deacons of the roster right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you have your Chris Hammricks and your Easy Monies on this card. So,
I'll talk about that. That I have a great. Never mind. I'll talk about it.
Well, before the show aired, we had Nova and Pelvis Wesley competed in a match. Nova hit him with the Kryptonite Crunch.
Yeah.
For the win. And the match actually aired on the final episode of ECW on TNN, which was 5 days later, October 6th.
So ECW on TNN. Oh shit, that's right. We're in October.
Done.
Yeah, we're in October.
They were done because they picked up
the
Raw.
E. Yeah, the E went over there. Oh shit, that's right.
All right. So the evening kicked off with a tag team match between the Bad Street Boys, Christian York and Joey Matthews. What was their name in WWE?
No, Christian York wasn't in.
It was Joey. That's Joey. Mercury.
Right. I'm sorry.
Mercury was with John Morrison.
Correct. Eminem. Right.
Yeah.
And they took on the team of Danny Doring and Roadkill.
Yeah.
That was a good match.
No, a very good opener. Fucking Roadkill was over as fucking.
Yeah. So was Doring. I think Doring.
How dope is his finishing move with the Cold though? The buggy bang.
The buggy bang.
The buggy bang. It's fucking awesome.
It was basically a fucking wheelbarrow into the New Jersey Jam. That was pretty much it.
Until Simon has a problem.
Well, apparently it was supposed to be a three-way, but Johnny Swinger had a fucking broken orbital bone.
Did he really?
And he's still
was a beast.
Still a beast.
He was good, man. I liked him.
He's still in TNA right now.
Still in TNA.
Is he really?
He's managing. What's his name? Is it Trey? I think it is.
Oh yeah.
No, Chris Bay. I think it is. Whatever his name is. He's the X Division.
Chris Bay.
Yeah.
And whatchamacallit? He still wrestles.
Start watching it. I gotta start watching Impact.
He still wrestles.
Impact is good.
I know. Kevin keeps telling me.
The fucking Good Brothers are amazing.
I know.
And but Doring and Roadkill were over, like big time.
And eventually, it gets to the point that they're so over they eventually get the tag belts, but later on in the year. So this match was a really good opener. I think when I first saw Christian York and Joey Mercury or Joey Matthews, whatever you want to call them, I didn't think much of them. I thought they were like a fucking Hardy Boys ripoff.
Yeah.
Initially. And then they really impressed me there. I was like, man, these guys are fucking good.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't York and Matthews did a little time in WCW, right?
I think
after this,
I don't think so.
No, I don't
so
think
they went from this to TNA then, because I know they went
back to Omega for the Hardys a little bit.
So that's what maybe I'm thinking.
They
of
wrestled
TNA.
for WCW.
Yeah, I was.
They did.
They became a tag team with Helms and Moore.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I thought
I
they
didn't
did a
know that.
little time.
Okay, there you go.
And this was kind of cool. I forgot that they were in ECW for a little bit.
Yeah,
but
good match.
Yeah, and there's one thing I noticed about I think it was in the next match or what have you. It was Styles. We probably talked about it. We touched on it at least with his commentating skills.
Yeah,
I just love the fact that he knows every wrestler's name for the move.
He was our Gordon Soley.
He knew every,
he was our Gordon Soley.
and it was the Danaconda, the bareback. Like he was
the G-spot suite or whatever the fuck you call it.
G-spot sweep. It's amazing, that type of stuff.
Oh, I consider Joey Styles like maybe like top 3 of all time in terms of announcers. He's like, he called Barely Legal by himself.
Yeah.
Again, this was our modern day Gordon Soley because he was the only other guy that could not only call a match by Gordon Soley seldom did do it, but when he did do it, he did it by himself and he did it well.
Mm-hmm.
Joey Styles again did the same thing, and even with guys, and he had some cool.
And I'll tell you, he's had some really good special guests.
He's had Rick
Rude,
Shane Douglas,
he had Taz,
Mick Foley.
Yeah, he's had a lot of guys.
He's had Joel Gertner,
and he's worked well with either guy.
Cyrus the Virus.
And what's good about Styles is the emotion. Like he could portray that. As a he does that whole babyface announcer thing to the fucking T. And
I got a tinkle. I was trying to hold it in. You guys carry on. Carry on.
He pervades that through the screen and for that. So, but Doring and Roadkill, they win, and it was a good opener.
I enjoyed it.
Not the quintessential, opener with the FBI and
Normally, you would see like an FBI match with or Tajiri and Curry.
Or we said Nova, so like I said, that I really like this match.
The next segment was pretty much, Cyrus comes out and then fucking starts antagonizing Joel Gertner. Joel Gertner hits the ring, and it's just Cyrus just fucking degrading him in front of the crowd.
Yeah,
and Cyrus is like, yeah, we're gonna have a match.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to fight my guys, and then out come Easy Money, Chris Hamrick, and Julio De Niro.
Yep. With Electra, with her fake ass titties,
and then and it was great. It was a nice little segment there. But then who ends up showing up? Mr. LSD himself, little Spike Dudley.
Yeah,
and he tells Cyrus, "You know what? You may have a little bit of stroke, but I have a lot of stroke because I'm the commissioner."
He's the commissioner. I forgot about this.
If one of your guys can beat my guy, then this match is not going to happen. But if my guy beats one of your guys, we're going to have the match between you and Joel Gertner. And out comes Mr. Kid Cash to face Easy Money.
And like I said, and even the WWE fucking song for Kid Cash, it sounded just like Bar with the Bar.
They tried to.
Yeah, it was close. It was close, at least in my eyes.
The network ruins the fucking the music.
Of it a little bit, man. It really does.
When Kid Cash came out to Ball with the Ball, I loved Kid Cash for this.
I forgot how good Easy Money was.
Easy Money worked so well with Kid Cash.
He worked so well in this match, and he was. We didn't get that far yet. Hold on. Easy Money was. I looked at that. I was like, wow, he was innovative. And I forgot about the fucking money clip, the fucking buckshot lariat. I forgot about that. And he had that.
What was that move that he did where it was like a suplex and then he like let go and let the guy
like the Chris Hero. It's like Chris Hero, does it. That's how I remember it.
And it's actually Pete Dunne does it. He calls it the X-Plex.
X-Plex.
Yeah. So at the time, because we all knew that Rob Van Dam was already the main eventer. He was like the it guy right there for the company. I felt like Kid Cash and Easy Money could have replaced Jerry Lynn and fucking Rob Van Dam in terms of the mid card because
this match was good. This match
fantastic.
And this is the beginning of they took what Jerry Lynn, Rob Van Dam did with the whole near falls and the fucking
false finishes, all that shit.
Which match we up to?
Easy Money and Kid Cash.
And
okay.
And they did it to maybe a close to a nauseating degree.
Yeah, but
the crowd was in.
What would he call hot commodity? That was him.
It was Hamrick, De Niro, and Easy Money.
Chris Hamrick, he like a fucking degenerate truck driver.
He looked like a disheveled Tracy Smothers.
Yeah. He looked like Tracy Smothers' retarded brother.
Twin brother.
Yeah.
Greenpoint and Williamsburg.
Yes, hands down. God damn it! Can I drink my soda without you fucking putting that on?
But like I said, to me, Easy Money was just I was like, wow, this guy is.
He was very underrated.
And does anybody know what he did? I looked into it. I didn't really.
He went to WCW after this.
He did go to WCW.
He had a couple, and they were actually pushing him to the cruiserweight scene, and he was doing really, really well. And then WWE bought it.
Obscurity,
WWE bought WCW, and then he was done. That was it. No more easy money.
Yeah, easy. This was really good, and Kid Cash was just unstoppable at this point. He was innovative in the sense of like he would, he'd jump on the one rope to the other rope to jump outside, like.
And that kid was the J driller that he calls. What he calls the J driller?
Oh, that might be the money clip. That might be the money.
Was that
clip.
for Kid Cash?
That was for Kid Cash. Yeah.
He used to come out to Kid Rock.
Yeah.
With the ball, the bang, the bang.
That was a good song though. I enjoyed that.
Like Kid Rock?
No, that's just
I
that.
love Kid Rock.
Just that one song I liked. But winner was Kid Cash. I'm about to say Kid Rock.
Kid Rock. My name is Kid. Sorry.
And then now we have Cyrus against Gertner.
The Ugandan stud muffin.
Ugandan stud muffin.
Yeah.
With the paint on him.
Oh, that was so
what a
good.
cosplay, I tell you.
That was so good. And he Sandman came out to, we had to get the Sandman appearance.
Ugh. Actually, I was watching Saturday Night's Main Event with Ricky Steamboat and Jake. That was Kamala's debut.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
I am the wizard, and this is the mighty Kamala.
Okay. But yeah, and Cyrus was short and sweet and to the point.
Yep.
It was done. Gertner wins. We move on. It was only like 2 minutes, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then our next match, which I didn't care for too much, was the Baldies
against Balls Mahoney
and Chili Willy.
Chili Willy. Whatever happened to that dude?
You know what? I don't know, and I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck, right? he didn't look right in this match. Like he didn't look like he was supposed to be there.
I think he did a line. He looked like he looked a little off.
He looked like he looked like he's like, you know what? I'm taking Butch Reed from '88, and I'm running with this because.
And he probably took 4 bumps of coke off off one of Balls Mahoney's chairs and said, "I'm ready for you, brother." Yeah,
he kind of reminded me like his he kind of looked like Scorpio a little.
Yeah.
I forgot Gertner posted it today.
Oh man, I just
yeah.
But
the Ugandan stud muffin,
and so like here comes the Baldies. A lot of tag matches in this event.
They were trying to get everybody on the card, and on top of that, the company was really depleted of talent. I thought.
Yeah,
and then the whole thing with Louis Dangerously. When he started talking. It killed.
I like them when that sign guy.
Yeah, it was like when they let Clifford the dog talk. That was the same.
That was the end of Clifford.
This is the end of Sign Guy Dudley. Exactly. The next match is probably my favorite match of the night.
Carino and CW.
Yeah,
it was really good.
Yeah, this is a number 1 contenders match. The winner receives the ECW title shot at November to Remember, which we'll do next month.
Yeah,
and I mean.
I really forgot about Carino's babyface run. Like this was
small.
It was
distinguished.
You gotta remember, like the last event we covered was what Heatwave, I think, and he was full on heel.
Well, then he had the fucking thing with Dusty earlier in the year too.
Yeah, he had Jerry Lynn's writing dye on his fucking body with his blood.
The year 2000 was like Carino's year in ECW. I mean, like he just kept going up and up. Every feud that he had,
and then he started going to Japan around this time too.
Yeah,
for 01.
He was a 01 champion.
01 champion,
and it was funny when
and NWA champ too. I think.
But at the time too,
I think
no.
So.
Later on,
yeah.
Later on.
Okay.
Whatchamacallit? I think Candido was champion around this time.
That's right.
Candido was in WCW.
What's up, Gordon? It was the Moneymaker, not the Money Clip.
Moneymaker.
Thank you, Gordon.
And it was funny. Like CW did this great job of fucking blading himself, and then he did a really poor job of getting rid of the blade. All you just see him is just look to the side of the ring. He throws it, and it stops right before the apron.
A lot of guys couldn't blade,
and I was like. It happened. I didn't see the magic happen, but I seen how you got rid of it.
Jay, in the 8 years that we're doing this podcast, I can't tell you how many times I've looked, and Choppy can tell you, like when you're a kid, you don't see this shit. Like, and you're like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, listen, even if you're there live, and like Hogan was fucking infamous for this, man. Hogan, to his credit, and I hate Hulk Hogan, he put on some good matches in the Garden because it's just the Garden, but like. There were days where you couldn't see it, and then there were days where he was like, all right, yeah, flick.
Yeah.
Like it was like slow motion, like your accent flick. I'm like, oh, come on, dude. Really?
Yeah.
But guys that blade and fuck up, it's like, oh man.
Yeah. You know, Carino's a good magician with it. You can't, I mean, it's gonna. I was like, man, CW's bleeding before fucking Carino. I was like, Carino's not gonna bleed? What? This isn't gonna be, and then next thing you know, he bleeds. But then I liked how Styles, he's like, there's so much scar tissue up there, he's just easy to open up.
It's true though.
It's undeniable that CW could throw a mean spine buster.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He was endorsed by Arn Anderson too.
Yeah, he was. Yes,
So,
he was amazing.
On said it wasn't until years later that he ran into him somewhere, maybe a signing or something like that, and he went up to him and asked him. He's like, I hope you didn't take any disrespect from it. And Arn said no. He goes, I've seen your work. It's fine. you fit right in.
I think if he was a fuck up, Arn would have had a problem with it. But he can work though. He was fantastic.
Really good work.
This match was up there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of run-ins, but CCW, correct?
Yeah.
By both managers and all that shit. But then Carino hits the finish of the old school expulsion.
Is it explosion or
expulsion?
Expulsion.
Like you're expelled from school.
Yeah. And
it was pretty much a twist of fate, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
It looked like it.
Yeah, pretty much.
But CW Anderson put on a hell of a fucking showing. I love the trio of them, Simon Diamond and Swinger. I like that.
They were trying to make him like a new squad somewhere, so I liked it too.
But I didn't like that. But it's just weird to see Korean as a baby face and Dawn Marie as a baby. It's just tiring, and it was almost like they said it's a pimple on the butt of fucking ECW, but it was really cool to see.
That's how I feel about Francine with Just Incredible.
Yeah.
I think they fit together.
I don't think they fit together.
Yes, they did. Come on.
Nah. It didn't look right.
You know what? You don't look right.
Good comeback.
Your next match is the full-blooded assholes against the unholy alliance of fucking Tajiri and Mikey Whipwreck.
I like promo.
I love Sinister Minister.
Well, I like Sinister Minister's promo. And Mikey Whipwreck has the flaming book, and Tajiri's got to look like, what the fuck am I doing here with these fucking idiot gaijin?
And he's always looking. He's probably thinking like, these fucking eyes,
fucking round eyes gaijin, stupid motherfuckers.
He's looking at them like, these guys don't know how to speak English.
They don't speak Japan.
Yeah,
Rondai.
Yeah, Sally Graziano was fucking awful.
Yeah, I mean,
they were the world tag team champions though.
Yeah, you got to try to get them in. Little Guido is just fucking awesome.
Oh yeah,
and shredded.
The Sicilian shooter
and shredded to the fucking gills. I'll tell you.
I mean,
Queens, New York, baby.
I mean,
we met him at FTW. He was very nice.
Tony Mamaluke's another. I mean, that's just a fucking monster bump machine there. But
thin as a fucking rail though.
But little Guido,
he could work though.
He could.
Little Guido is just fucking underrated as hell.
Sicilian shooter.
And it's funny because I remember saying it years ago, and it came back to me watching this match. Fucking Tajiri, listen, we all know what wrestling is, but you show somebody that Phil was like, what do you mean? I don't understand. You show somebody that doesn't know what wrestling is and show them a Tajiri kick to fucking Little Guido and tell me that doesn't look fucking real.
I remember when Tajiri had fucking Super Crazy in the Tarantula, and then fucking Little Guido nailed him with a double drop kick right to the chest. I was hurting for Tajiri. That's how bad it was.
You breathe heavy when you talk.
Oh
yeah,
it's like watching. I don't want to compare the wrestler, but it's when Hayabusa used to fight.
Yeah,
that like anytime Hayabusa threw a move like a spot, you're like,
yeah.
And this is before spot monkeyisms, you know what I'm saying? But this was like
he threw the meanest Phoenix Splash.
Oh my god! And it's I get that same feeling.
Like I said, to me, it was a toss up. I really liked this match. The next match I really liked.
Well, they hit him with the title belt, but execute the kiss of death.
Yeah,
to retain the title. So that was pretty good. I'm sorry,
Rhino, the ECW World Television Champion.
This is the year of Rhino.
Yeah,
versus.
Yeah, the match everybody wanted to see.
Yep.
So Rhino's been on it, and I want to say this I've been waiting a week to say this. I feel like Rhino had his greatest fucking run in these last couple of months in ECW
because he was good. They were making him the monster heel of the company.
It was like the promos were really edgy. He was cursing a lot.
Yeah.
But then they're putting him up against all the top guys in the company. He's breaking away from because now Carino's a face, so he's not with a bunch of not with a stable anymore.
By himself.
He's by himself, and he's just killing it. And now normally Rob Van Dam would have to carry one of these mooks, right? Not today. This was a really good match.
It was fun.
I enjoyed this match very much.
You know, and it's funny because like you know, you see this match. For my pick, it was a toss up between Kid Cash and Easy Money. This was my match of the night because I kind of did get sucked in, and you know, 2000, I'm 15, just watching it again because I was a huge RVD fan. So
who wasn't though,
yeah,
man?
Everyone wasn't this time. Come on.
And then
I don't care how old you are.
Because here's the thought process of it. As you know, RVD has this great run as TV champion. He would have been like the San Martino of TV champions.
He would have been world champion, honestly.
Yeah, he was supposed to.
Yeah. Rhino comes on the scene and Rob Van Dam breaks his leg. It's not Rhino's fault, but he's the guy that put him on his shelf. So this was a match that we all wanted to see.
Right.
You know, I put myself into that mentality, and you know, like I said, it's not the greatest Rob Van Dam match, but it held up.
I'll tell you right now, though, who could take a better pile driver than fucking Rob Van Dam, though?
Nobody.
Oh, remember the pile driver that Dreamer used to give to him, and he would just bounce right off the mat? Oh my god!
And I better say, in the same sense, who gives a better pile driver than Rhino?
The Rhino driver was sick
because it was scary and fast.
What about the fucking gore that he gave him to the fucking table, man?
Yeah.
Come on.
This was a good match.
And what and the fucking interference in the match? I mean, the shenanigans.
Yeah,
did we really need
but there was a little foreshadowing with the promo.
Yeah,
it is the main event. I mean, it is ECW.
Yeah.
I was happy with the match, though. It was fine.
Outside of like Eddie Guerrero and Dean Malenko, how many clean matches did we actually have? Or Jerry Lynn and Rob Van Dam?
Yeah.
I mean, or Jerry Lynn and Chris Incredible. How many clean matches did we have? I mean, you can count them on your hand at that point, you know?
Correct.
So
the last match, the main event, was Jerry Lynn versus Justin Incredible, the Justin Asshole of fucking of ECW. I mean, the crowd loved to hate Justin Incredible. One of my favorite ECW champions.
And he just comes out with just the Brett Favre jersey, just a fuck you to Minnesota.
Fuck him, piece of shit.
Hey, leave my gypsy. Leave my.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about Justin Incredible. That's my gypsy brother. Leave him alone.
Let me tell you, and I know why Choppy likes him. Besides me, Gypsy, he's really fucking good.
A great job of being a dick.
And you know what's fucked up? And one of the first conversations that me and Choppy have ever had as friends was like, he's one of the most underrated guys ever.
I absolutely.
Even though he was world champion, even though he was on TV all the fucking time, I feel like somebody should have signed him. He should have went to fucking WWE or something like WWF. He could have been a main fucking player.
Yeah, I think unfortunately, well, there's a few reasons, I guess.
Obviously, we know why later on in life.
But his size was always going to be an issue type thing. But he would have been a great Intercontinental champ.
You know, WWF, they never gave him the opportunity to talk on the mic.
And that's the
if they had given him some mic time, he would have drew the crowd.
Well, like you said, I remember at the time, like, you know, you're going to give the belt to Justin Incredible. Like, whoa, like I don't see him as a champ. And then he made us believe why he's a champ. I firmly believe that.
Did you know there was a match when Justin beat Tommy Dreamer for the belt? There was I think there was a match that was at a house show with him versus Lance Storm for the title. And I heard the match was phenomenal.
Really?
Because if I'm not mistaken, at this time, Justin Incredible was also trained by the Hearts.
Yes.
He was.
Yes.
And this was like, you know, the Heart Dungeon main event for them, for ECW. And I heard it was a phenomenal match. But going back to Justin Incredible in this match, I mean, Justin was just perfect at being a dick, and this is a hometown advantage for fucking Jerry Lynn.
Yeah,
and Justin's like relishing this because he wants to fucking beat him in his hometown.
Yeah,
the match was fucking lit.
Match was good.
I
match
enjoyed
was
it.
Fucking excellent.
Yeah, it was almost 20 minutes.
Correct.
Which you know, and it didn't drag on, which is kind of good for ECW. Like, ECW was known for having really good main events. You know.
On pay-per-view anyway.
And sometimes the long match, and sometimes long matches. Like, this wasn't too drawn out. This was a good pacing. It was, especially Jerry Lynn.
I mean, that's you want to talk about underrated. Jerry Lynn to me is one of the most underrated talents out there.
Jerry Lynn is on that list. There's a short list of guys from, I want to say, the mid 90s to the mid 2000s that should have been, could have, should have, would have. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he at least won the ECW World Title and the Ring of Honor World Title.
Was this his first CCW and only? He's the first and only.
His first and only ECW World Title.
Yeah.
Only. But he could have been television champ. I think he should have beat Rob Van Dam for the title, for the ECW television title.
I love that he came out the Fear Factory.
Yeah.
You won't hear that on network version, but yeah, he came out the Fear Factory. Oh. He just lost their singer too.
Did really?
Yeah, he quit. But there's a bunch of controversy there. So, but anyway, yeah, no. I mean, yeah, Jay's 100% correct. They always had really good.
They have, and obviously, a few matches. This pay-per-view, a lot of fucking outside interference, a lot of chicanery.
Monkey fuckery.
Yeah, a lot of mismatches. But they did do a good job with the fast count from the previous match.
Yeah.
It carried over. They tried doing the same thing, and then once again, like we said about Sandman having to come out, we know New Jack's got to come out. So New Jack comes out and just fucking beats the piss out of this fucking. You just know he was just taking his liberties. He's just like, yeah, I'm going to beat you up today. And, Francine, just incredible, canes him. And, and then it's towards the end of the match. Just Incredible picks up Jerry Lynn. The Cradle, that's incredible.
Yes, that's what it was.
It was the debut of the Cradle one. So, it's great match. I was really, really impressed.
I have zero problems with Just Incredible or Jerry Lynn.
I mean, and these guys have worked with each other numerous times in the past.
Oh, yeah, they're pals.
To me, their best match was Heat Wave 98.
Ah, yeah.
That was fantastic because he still had,
that's one of their first meetings, isn't it?
Just Incredible had like the Nicole Bass and Chastity.
We did that card.
And and Jason was there. And that was
the sexiest man alive.
The sexiest, yeah.
Yeah.
All in all, great card, great show.
And like you said, I mean, then after the match, everybody comes out and celebrates with Jerry Lynn.
Jack with the sign, the new fucking show.
Yep.
That was pretty cool.
Like I said, Jerry Lynn was over. I mean, listen, we'll talk about Minnesota here, but just all in all.
No, he was over anyway.
The matches with RVD got him to this thing.
He was Al Snow over. I'm not even mean to cut you off, but when Al Snow was in ECW, he was Al Snow over.
And
the greatest kept secret.
Yeah.
100%.
And, it's like you said, underrated is just, I think, a tip of the iceberg with.
Yep.
I
agree.
Let's look at his list of accomplishments. Let's think about this. ECW World Champion, WWF Light Heavyweight Champion. He was TNA X Division Champion, NWA Tag Team Champion with fucking AJ Styles.
Yes.
He was also Ring of Honor World Champion. And
Wasn't he Pure Champion too?
No, just World Champion. And he was also the light heavyweight champion with GWF, if I'm not mistaken, against the Lightning Kid, which was
Global Wrestling. Yeah.
Well, they broke in together. I know.
Yeah.
Mr. JL.
Mr. JL.
Well, I was gonna ask if we can't gloss over Mr. JL on Saturday night.
Not because it wasn't their guy.
Yeah.
Like when Vince when Vince cherry picked all his people from the fucking from the territories back in the 80s, they all had identities. But he brought them here
and just turned it up.
Like Paul Orndorff became Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Big John Studd was John Studd, but like
Hulk
Hogan, Junkyard Dog, like these guys were established, but Vince had his little spin on them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he made them larger than life. He couldn't do that with Jerry Lynn. Even though I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. He could have, but he didn't.
Yes.
That's my point. And he didn't do it with Rob. They made Rob Van Dam a big deal after a while. They had no choice.
There's just so many things that could have been done with Jerry Lynn. You could have had phenomenal matches with Chris Benoit and Jerry Lynn. Could you imagine those matches with those two guys?
Eddie Guerrero, Jerry
and
Lynn.
Matt Squires. Jerry Lynn has been 48 for 50 years.
Yes, exactly. You could have had fucking Jerry Lynn and Eddie Guerrero. You could have had fucking Dean Malenko and Jerry Lynn.
Again, like you preach to the choir. I'm telling you, they didn't do that because they just wasn't there.
It wasn't their thing. And
look at how long it took them for Eddie.
Yeah,
look at how long it took them to put Eddie over.
Like I said, like with me,
like come on.
With me, it's just like I think it does have to do with that. But also at this time, they didn't sign Jerry Lynn to what? I think it was early 2002, late 2001.
It was, I think they picked him up in early 2001, I believe it was, and then he left in 2002.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right, because he was there for TNA. Yeah, you're right. And But he came. So think about 2001. Think of the landscape. You got Austin. You got Rock.
Oh, I'm not
Triple H.
I'm not saying
Jericho.
I'm not saying Jerry Lynn would have been a world champion.
But that's exactly what I said. There's a spot on the show.
Yeah.
There's a spot, and it's not Sunday Night Heat.
What I'm saying is you could have had so many great matches and so many great feuds with Jerry Lynn against like
Jeff Hardy,
X-Pac again.
Yep.
You could have had fucking him and Rob reignite their feud over the hardcore title. I mean, can you imagine those matches? You had a little taste of it at Sunday Night Heat.
I just thought of something. Is Jerry Lynn? Do we count the ECW champion as like how you say he was a world champion?
No, that's a world title.
All right, that because I feel the same way. Is Jerry Lynn the most forgotten world champion we've ever seen?
Oh, I don't know
because because once I seen it, I go, oh yeah, that's right.
No, I always remember that he was a world champion. Always.
That you know what, we're gonna have a list.
Yeah,
because I'm throwing up like Rick Martel.
AWA.
I'm talking about Ronnie Garvin world.
Ronnie Garvin. Yeah, like that's a list.
Oh boy, Tommy Rich.
Guys, let me tell you about these gimmicks.
Tommy Rich was world champion. I forget about him.
He was the hottest thing in 1981. He was the hottest fucking thing in pro wrestling.
But I mean in the sense of like Jerry Lynn deserved to be ECW champion. Obviously we as fans, he deserved to be WWE champion, but it would never.
Oh, he would never have gotten it.
It never would have gotten it. But nonetheless, he deserved to be ECW champion. Like he was the most deserving champion that got it. Like we always say Kurt Hennig was the most deserving champion. I never got it. He was a guy that possibly didn't need the belt, but it adds to his resume.
A guy that you want to talk about forgotten champions, and sometimes I forget about Steve Corino being the ECW champion. I sometimes forget about Justin Credible being ECW champion, even though he was one of my favorites.
Tommy Dreamer.
Dreamer was also ECW champion for like 20 seconds.
Yeah,
and that was by choice.
That was 20 seconds too long for Dreamer, if you ask him.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what I mean. Like I just to me, I just go
Chris Benoit.
Yeah,
Christian.
Christian was NW. I'm sorry, Jay. Yeah. Christian was NWA champion.
Yeah, but he doesn't consider that.
Disregards it.
And he's like, nah, that's not. He said he was a real world title.
But
I remember him saying
Too Cold Scorpio was almost world champion.
Well, I remember fucking what's his name Christian saying that he thought the WWE ECW title was more of a world title than
stupid.
That's hard.
He's just down. So that's bitterness. That's bitterness talk, which is weird because he doesn't strike me as that guy. But that's
him and his couch.
That's fucking stupid.
It is.
Fucking idiot.
But to me, Jerry Lynn is a under like he's definitely within the business. He is highly regarded.
He's a gem in this business.
Highly regarded, especially with TNA. Like the guys like AJ Styles, low key.
He was like the Dr. Tom Pritchard of TNA.
Yeah, I agree with that because he was there and he really like what do they call him? I think they call him like a trailblazer. Like I would definitely say he's on that list.
There's a reason why guys like him and Terry Taylor still have jobs. Because they can work.
Terry Taylor,
I was never a Terry Taylor guy.
He was fucking amazing in the ring.
I heard he's like a big fucking in the back. So.
Yeah, he probably is.
Just like Bruce Pritchard is.
But those guys work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They will work as in the ring. So I mean, I think the mentality changed along the years. But there's so many guys that needed to get recognized and they would never.
And if I'm not mistaken, Jerry Lynn's with AEW now as an agent, right?
He's a road agent, yes.
Yeah. And so is Malenko.
Yeah,
guys who fucking trailblazed.
The guys that could put together a match. And this match was evident of that. And you could see it. I don't know how long the run is. I can't wait to take a little bit of a dive into that.
Man, I want to do this list of like forgotten world.
Let's get a list. Let's compile it and do it sometime this month.
Yeah,
we have a really great bunch of shows lined up for you guys. By the way,
yeah,
it's gonna be a fun fucking month.
I forget that Davey Richards was fucking Ring of Honor world champion.
That's true.
How about that match with him and Eddie Edwards?
Oof. Eddie Edwards.
Yep, Eddie Edwards was ROH.
Kyle O'Reilly was world champion.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
So I mean,
you can go far with that.
No, I mean you can. I mean we could break up into decades. 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Sometimes I forget that Adam Cole was a 3-time Ring of Honor world champion.
Fucking right he was.
Baby.
Are we good? You want to get?
Yeah,
we're
good.
Pull this train and get him home so you can get some fucking rest.
Yeah. Please don't get into an accident.
No, hopefully not.
Nah.
Oh, don't even kid.
Well, he said hopefully not.
Hopefully. Yeah, maybe I should.
You just set yourself up for that one.
Maybe I should take an Uber. You all right, bro?
Nah, I'm all right.
All right.
I didn't drink tonight. Hey, by the way,
didn't drink tonight.
This is a sober show.
By the way, were you on something when you were riding that motorcycle?
No.
Hell
no.
Lying sack of shit.
No way.
All right.
If I was, I might have got hit by the fucking chute.
Ooh. All right, guys. You know all the social media handles. Thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight. Somebody wrap Jay up in bubble wrap,
please.
All right. Anything?
Bubble Boy J Cup.
Magnum TJ.
I love that.
J Evil.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. See you next week. Same bad time. Same bad channel. Say goodnight, Gracie. Say goodnight, Pee Wee.
There you go.
It's a full-time.